Stronger bones, stronger muscles. If you want stronger bones and more resilient muscles, you don't need to start with expensive supplements. You can start with seeds that have been trusted for generations and validated by modern nutrition science. Use the right way and at the right time of day for maximum absorption and recovery benefits. The nightly cramp fix? Pumpkin seeds. Imagine waking up at 3 a.m. with a stabbing calf cramp. Again. That's often a low magnesium story, and pumpkin seeds are one of the tastiest fixes available. Just 1 ounce of hulled pumpkin seeds can deliver roughly 150-165 milligrams of magnesium, which is a meaningful share of a typical daily target and can help muscles relax after contraction while supporting healthy nerve function and sleep quality. Magnesium also works with calcium to support bones, so you aren't just reducing cramps, you're building a stronger frame for daily movement and training. How to use snack. 1 small handful mid-afternoon to support evening relaxation. Sprinkle over salads or soups for crunch without excess sodium. Toast lightly at home. Avoid heavy roasting and salty packaged mixes to preserve oils and keep sodium in check. Sunflower seeds, vitamin E armor. Sunflower seeds deliver one of the most overlooked protective nutrients for muscles. Vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that shields muscle cell membranes from free radical damage generated during exercise and daily activity. A half cup can exceed your daily vitamin E needs, supporting faster post-workout recovery and preserving long-term strength capacity as you age. These seeds also bring phosphorus and magnesium, 2 minerals that team up with calcium to make bones harder and more resilient. How to use: choose dry roasted, unsalted kernels for easy portioning and less oxidation. Pair with vitamin C foods like strawberries or bell pepper in salads to enhance iron uptake from the meal and support connective tissue repair. Safety first. Seeds to avoid. Not every seed is safe just because it's natural. Apple, apricot, pear, and cherry seeds contain amygdalin, which can convert into cyanide when crushed or chewed. Even small amounts can cause symptoms like dizziness or nausea, and larger amounts can be dangerous. So this is not a wellness hack worth trying. Avocado pits contain persin and are not established as safe for human consumption in whole or grated form, regardless of social media claims. Skip the DIY pit powders. Papaya seeds, sometimes promoted at high doses for parasites, have potential kidney and fertility concerns at larger intakes. Occasional culinary use is one thing, but daily spoonfuls are not evidence-based practice for safety. Bottom line, stick with seeds with a long history of culinary use and safety, and respect dose, prep, and context. Sesame and tahini calcium done right. Sesame seeds deliver impressive calcium density, and tahini, sesame paste, makes that calcium more accessible by breaking the seed's tough outer layer for you. A tablespoon of whole sesame provides around 88 milligrams calcium, and black sesame can be even higher preserving, with beneficial lignans that support joint cartilage from enzyme-related wear and tear. Crucially, sesame's package also includes magnesium and phosphorus, which help your body place calcium where it belongs, in bone, rather than just increasing intake without synergy. How to use tahini lemon dressing over greens or roasted veggies? The acidity enhances flavor and mealtime absorption. Hummus as a daily staple. 2 tablespoons of tahini can outpace a glass of milk for calcium, while being easier to tolerate for many people. Light toasting and grinding improve bioavailability if using whole seeds. Don't overheat to protect oils. Pro tip: sensible sunlight exposure for vitamin D helps unlock calcium transport into bone. Nutrition Plus lifestyle beats either one alone. Flaxseed, inflammation down, flexibility up. If your morning starts with stiffness or creaky joints, ground flaxseed is a gentle, evidence-backed way to dial down deep inflammation, support lipid balance, and aid glucose control, which all feed into muscle performance and endurance. The alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, in flax is a plant omega-3 that contributes to anti-inflammatory pathways, while the soluble fiber forms a gel in the gut that slows absorption, supports a healthier microbiome, and improves mineral uptake for bones. How to use: always use ground flax. Whole seeds pass through undigested, wasting benefits. Start with 1 tablespoon daily for a week, then move to 2 tablespoons to allow your digestive system to adapt to the fiber. Store ground flax in the fridge. The oils are delicate and oxidize with air, heat, and time. Why sprouting multiplies benefits? Sprouting is an at-home upgrade that can transform standard seeds into bioavailability powerhouses by activating enzymes that reduce phytic acid, the compound that locks minerals inside the seed. With phytic acid lowered, minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron become more absorbable, while vitamins and antioxidants typically increase during the sprouting phase. How to sprout: soak seeds overnight in a jar, drain, then rinse 2 times a day. Keep the jar tilted for airflow. In 3-4 days, small white tails appear. Your seeds are awake and ready. Enjoy on salads, bowls, or blended into cold soups. Dehydrate at low temp if you want a storable crunch. Chia, slow-release fuel and bone support. Chia's real strength isn't hype, it's steady delivery. When hydrated, chia forms a gel that slows gastric emptying and releases protein, minerals, and omega-3s over time for stable energy and recovery. An ounce, about 2 tablespoons, brings roughly 5 grams of protein, along with generous fiber and omega-3s to support metabolic health. It also contributes calcium and trace minerals relevant to bone density. How to use: always hydrate before eating. Mix 2 tablespoons with water and wait 10-15 minutes to form gel. Make an overnight chia pudding with unsweetened plant milk and vanilla. Add berries for vitamin C and extra polyphenols without sugar spikes. Aim for 2-3 tablespoons per day when digestion is comfortable. Start lower if new to high fiber. Hemp seeds, easy protein for any age. Hemp hearts offer highly digestible, complete protein with all essential amino acids, making them ideal for preserving muscle as you age, and for plant-forward eaters who want quality building blocks without bloating or heaviness. 3 tablespoons typically provide about 9 to 10 grams of protein along with magnesium, iron, and a balanced omega-6 to omega-3 profile that supports recovery without excessive inflammation. How to use: sprinkle 3 tablespoons over salads, soups, or oats for instant protein without cooking. Blend into smoothies for creaminess and a mild, nutty taste that doesn't overpower fruits or greens. Use cold-pressed hemp oil as a finishing oil. Don't heat it, as high heat damages delicate fats. Sacha Inchi, Amazon's omega and protein star. Sacha Inchi, sometimes called the Inca peanut, brings a rare combination: exceptionally high omega-3 content in its cold-pressed oil and a protein-rich seed that's well tolerated by sensitive stomachs. Reports consistently show omega-3 richness and a favorable fatty acid profile, making the oil a practical alternative to animal-derived omega-3 sources, with the seeds contributing substantial protein to support recovery and mood via tryptophan. How to use: 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed oil in the morning or 2 tablespoons of toasted seeds daily. Increase oil to 2 tablespoons for targeted anti-inflammatory support if tolerated. Pair with vitamin C, lemon water, berries, to support collagen formation and joint resilience. A classic tradition that aligns with modern connective tissue biochemistry. Never fry with this oil. Keep it raw to protect omega-3 integrity. The juice mistake that blocks minerals? Blending mineral-rich seeds into commercial fruit juices or high-fructose smoothies creates a blood sugar surge that can increase insulin and work against mineral uptake, while also promoting gut irritation in some people. An ironic way to cancel out the very anti-inflammatory benefits you're seeking from seeds. A better plan: take seeds with water, in unsweetened plant-based yogurt, over salads with olive or hemp oil, or in green smoothies built on leafy vegetables and water, rather than sugary juices. Smart pairings to boost absorption: vitamin C with iron-containing meals, sunflower seeds with bell peppers or strawberries, to enhance non-Himairon uptake for better oxygen delivery in training and daily life. Healthy fats with fat-soluble antioxidants and vitamin E, sunflower seeds or hemp oil dressings, to aid absorption and membrane protection under training stress. Vitamin D from sensible sunlight exposure to open the door for calcium into bones while using calcium-rich seeds like sesame or chia. A simple weekly seed routine. Morning, hydrated chia gel, 2 TBSP, or chia pudding. Add berries and a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C. Mid-morning, ground flax, 1 TBSP, stirred into unsweetened yogurt or overnight oats. Increase to 2 TBSP tolerated. Lunch, big salad with tahini lemon dressing and a sprinkle of hemp hearts. 3 TBSP for protein and satiety. Afternoon, small handful of pumpkin seeds. Rotate in lightly toasted sunflower seeds for vitamin E and selenium variety. Dinner, sprouted seed mix over soups or grain bowls. Finish with a drizzle of cold-pressed hemp or Sacha Inchi oil on vegetables, never heated. How much is enough to notice change? Cramps and sleep. 1 small handful pumpkin seeds daily for 2-4 weeks. Morning stiffness. 2 tablespoons ground flax daily for 3 to 6 weeks, plus gentle mobility work. Recovery and strength. 3 tablespoons hemp hearts daily, paired with resistance training at least 2 to 3 times per week. Bone support. Tahini or sesame most days, plus consistent vitamin D exposure and adequate protein overall. What to buy in store? Look for raw or lightly toasted seeds with no added salt or sugar. Saltier blends overshadow mineral balance and can undercut BP goals. Buy smaller quantities more often. Delicate seed oils oxidize with time, light, and heat. Store ground flax and open seed oils in the fridge. Keep whole seeds in cool, dark pantries and use within a couple of months for best flavor and potency. Putting it all together. When you combine time-tested seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, sesame, flax, chia, hemp, and sacha inchi with smart preparation, hydrating, sprouting, grinding, and keeping oils cold, you create a daily rhythm of nourishment that supports muscle contraction and relaxation, protects joints, builds bone density, and improves recovery without leaning on expensive or harsh supplements. Skip risky trends like apple or stone fruit seeds, avoid avocado pit powders, and be mindful of sugary juices that sabotage mineral uptake, and you'll feel the difference in how you move, lift, and sleep, day after day, week after week. Consistency beats complexity. Choose 2 or 3 seed habits you can keep every day, and let the results stack quietly. Less cramping, better mornings, steadier energy, stronger workouts, and smoother joints from the inside out.